I'm not going to do it again. I keep starting it over and I can't. I can't. This is great. Listen, kisses to all of you. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's get started. A little bit is doing better. I am concerned about her cough. We're keeping an eye on it. We've had a scare in the past and we kind of know what to do. And so I'm going to just keep checking on her and making sure we may need that cough medicine. Yep, that's what we need. It's a steroid. They gave her a steroid. That's what they called it. That's what we may need to get at the end of the week if she's not doing better. I'm thinking, just ask the doctor, can they call something in for that? Because she has a cough that she can't get rid of. They may want to see her. Kisses to all of you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I wasn't even coming on here tonight, honestly, because I don't think Meghan and herself trying to go out for Senate is breaking news. I don't. But it is for Popcorn Planet, obviously. Like, he didn't know. But why would he? He said, I guess he didn't believe it, but now he believes it since TMZ said it. I said, oh, okay. But my point is that, yeah, TMZ has come out and has mentioned that Meghan was trying to take her seat. And that is interesting to me because I don't think that's a good look for Meghan. It doesn't. It tells the story. It tells the story that Meghan, you were never planning on staying in the UK. No, it's not. Since you're here, I might as well run for her seat, or I might as well, do my dream ambition of becoming a president. She didn't all. That doesn't make sense. And we know it don't. None of it does. And see, if I was her, I would be embarrassed for people to even know my name was on the list, that I was even going out for such a thing. Because here's the deal. You were a nobody before Harry. Now all of a sudden you want a seat. You want to be appointed because you married a prince. Meghan has entitled herself ever since she has connected herself to her husband. And now feels comfortable enough calling people, asking people for stuff. Can I stay at your home in New York? Can I ride on your plane? Joe Biden and George Clooney. Can I stay at your house? Tyler Perry. Obviously, some kind of way, Tyler Perry came to the rescue and they started staying at his mansion. And Meghan wasn't leaving. She made herself comfortable, her and Harry and the baby, in the mansion, like they were running from something. Oh, okay. What was you running from, Meghan? That it was imperative that you get back over here to the United States, but not just anywhere, to Tyler Perry's mansion. Somebody that you don't even know. That you have never met in your lifetime. But since that you married a prince, all of a sudden you have become this dignitary. And I blame it on Tyler Perry and Oprah for rising you to the top so quickly and making you this A-lister. Now you look like a thorn in everybody's behind. And I don't know about Kevin Costner, but that wasn't a good look. Whatever reasons he had for having her there, they were all the wrong. It took, I don't know, I didn't see a first responder. I saw a coat and I saw Harry running around looking like a chicken. They didn't know if he needed to pick up the mic, give it to my wife because she's going to be talking about, I should have spoke. I switched it. Why didn't you give me the mic, babe? When they was trying to hand it to you, you should have told me to take the mic. This is my stuff. You're just here as a spectator, okay? It is about my reputation. She is serious. She decided that she was going to go out for Senate. Her name was on the list. TMZ reported it. It is funny to know that your name is on something after you have committed yourself to being the Duchess of Sussex. That's not good enough. Meghan treated Harry's popularity as if he was in Hollywood and she just met this rich man that had a rich family and decided to treat it, and it was going to make her the most popular person in the world. Did she not know that? And treated it like that. But she treated it like a business deal. I'm going to marry you, and then once I marry you, we're getting out of here because I'm going to the United States. I'm living in the United States, me and my kids. Those are her kids. Remember her mother saying that? Those are her kids. It doesn't belong to them. It doesn't belong to the institution. Them kids don't belong to nobody but Meghan and Harry, because them the only two that get to see them. That's it. They're in hiding. And it's okay, because it's not okay for the kids. It's not okay. It is not okay. But she wants to be about the people. She wants to. I haven't even gotten to that part. I'm just talking about the element of what happened to marrying a prince and marrying into the family and doing that. No, she was never going to do that. She was always planning to try to ease her way over here to be the most popular royal in the world. She thought she would crush them, crush her family, and then, okay, crush them, crush the family. They don't mean nothing. Look at me. Look at me, Meghan. Look at me. Crush my own family, father. Look at me. That's over. I'm the queen bee. Wherever I go, you go. I'm it. And as that is here, why not put my hat in for the Senate? Just another thing on my resume. Not for the people. She's not doing it for the people, for the love of change and law and all of that stuff. No, she wants to do it just like Tom Bauer said. She wants to scooch in without doing the work. She didn't earn the Duchess of Sussex, but she using it as if she was over there long enough to say the name. No, she wasn't even over there long enough to have a Sussex squad. No, you don't have a Sussex squad. That's you know what? That is... It don't even sound right. It sounds like some gimmicky thing, the Sussex squad. I don't need no squad. And we ain't against the world. But they are. I heard they were talking about Catherine a moment ago. Don't listen. I don't even believe people are listening to that. You have to be digging really deep to see them talking and going after them. Because I don't see that. They are being praised. William is on top of the world. He is the most admired person in the United States. And he don't even live here. You're talking about some jealousy. Oh, yeah. You cannot tell me the men ain't jealous of that. Because William is the man. And he looks like the man. He's the dignitary. His brother he's not even a copycat. To me, they have fallen from grace. And for anyone to take them seriously is a joke. And if Gavin Newsom had been an idiot to escort her in, That would have been an idiotic move, and he would have had. Let me tell you something. The Republicans probably would have. They already knew who he was going to. Somebody knew. His party knew. But my guess is no one wants her on either side. And listen, Meghan has been taking things from people. And as long as people keep giving it to her, she's going to keep taking it. So if Gavin Newsom had given her that position, she would have taken it. She didn't have to do anything for it. All she had to do is just walk in the seat and sit down and pretend like she cares about what's going on. That's it. She knows nothing about anything. Nothing. But she thinks it's easy to do, obviously. My husband said Feinstein was a courageous woman. She was a dedicated woman. She was a woman that worked hard. That she left a legacy. Meghan, she gonna walk in with her heels on, with them shorts she had on. I'm here. You're here to do what? Protect and serve? Get out of here. Meghan ain't gonna do nothing for nobody but herself. And so Gavin Newsom, everybody knows that whatever she does is for her. It is for her. And so it falls like this. It does. It's like, I'm sorry, I was listening to my husband and my child. I lost my train of thought. But listen, let's move on. There's so much I can talk about that. It is. It's so much I can go into. Because the deal is that she was never going to become president, anything political. No one was going to let her. It would have been like, what the hell? What you talking about? Excuse me? That it was never a thought that she would be. I didn't think so. But there could have been a chance, which I would have been shocked. Because my biggest upset about the whole situation is, it's not the fact that she wants to be, not that she wants to do it, the fact of how she's going about doing it. How she tried to trick everybody into believing that there was racism and all this stuff was going on, and how she had to flee for her life, her and her kids and her husband, to California, to Tyler's mansion. After a year and a half being a princess, after a year and a half, after getting a 30 million, this is what I told my husband, pound wedding from the Queen, let her in, opened up her heart, her home, trusted her that she was going to do the things that she said she was going to do, but was lying all along. Lying. What she does best. And as soon as she had his seed, she said, I'm out. And she didn't care if he was staying or not. But she was leaving Harry. And Harry, I'm telling you, she would have said, it didn't work out. I'm leaving. She was leaving. She was never staying there. Ice Cube. She was never, ever going to stay there. She wasn't. She was always planning to come back over here to see how much she could get away with. And people were just lining it up at her feet. Hey, Netflix offered her millions. Spotify offered her millions. Oprah was at her feet. So my God, that probably swole her up because she wasn't used to all this. But you know what? Maybe she was expecting it because she got on the Oprah show like, yeah, they did all this to me. Is she capable of being over a state? Hold up. Something just pissed me off. Is Meghan, wait a minute, hold up. I'm going to have to pause it. Honey, wasn't, and make sure I'm saying her name correctly, Feinstein? Okay, it just dawned on me. You know, I'm telling you, it takes me a minute. She was in the Senate. Feinstein had a Senate seat. The Senate seat, let me tell you something. I'm sure our governor would love the Senate seat in Texas. That's all I'm saying. And for Meghan to skip ahead like that, she want. Oh, come on. You know what? He probably was laughing or probably didn't take it seriously at all. Couldn't have taken her seriously at all to want a Senate seat. She was just going to walk up in there and sit down and be a Senate. That is just, you know, when I think about it, it goes from one level to the next. I said I'm not going to say this again, but and Kinsley don't want to talk about Meghan on the Kevin incident. This is unbelievable. It really is. She is, for her to even consider or think or believe she should do it. Even if you wanted to, why would you? I think I realized it now. Meghan is not a royal. She stopped being a royal. I get that. But does that exempt you from what you were just a few moments ago? Not you ain't even letting the ink on some of this dry. Didn't she just take a little bit didn't she just give them titles? Boom. Secured that. Now she's moving her way to the Senate. It's not I was listening to this one channel and it's in my head and that's why she said that in order for Meghan to win the Senate seat, she would have to campaign and all that other stuff. And give millions to the campaign to do that. No, you don't give of your own money. You raise money, and then that's the money you use for the campaign. Meghan ain't got to come out of nothing. No, that is not how it works. And all she needs endorsements. Oprah, Gail, and the rest of them to endorse her and say that we're backing her. And no or yes, they may or may not. I don't know. But it's not that difficult for her to become in the Senate. It's not like it's that difficult. It is and it isn't. Her popularity is the thing that's not getting her in the Senate the traditional way, because she is right about this. Meghan won't win by popular demand. Even if donors was giving and doing and campaigning for her, she would not make it. But the thing is that Meghan wants to make money. There is no money in being in the Senate. That, to me, is the reason why Meghan wouldn't be in the Senate and wouldn't be in there for long. And who said that she would continue doing it? Meghan hasn't stuck to anything, has she? Spotify's gone. Archie Well is gone. That's dead. She's done with that. Moving on. 40 by 40, that's done. Moving on from that. The docu-series, Netflix, that's really done. We waiting on them to give us word. All these little projects that Meghan have, the cookbook, the tea thing. She shows up and she's done. She's not an ambassador for these people. She's just a show up person. And and that's it. I had a point. She doesn't keep things long. She gets bored, I think. I think she gets bored. She's bored with Harry. Oh, she's been bored with him. That relationship has been over. We're just waiting for the bell to ring. Ding, ding, dong. That's it. And then they'll be ready to go. But it's this video is a bit of me trying to figure it out a little bit. So it's not cut because it's new, but it ain't. It's a new subject for me. But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't add up. 1 + 1 is not 3, it's 2, and it is not adding up. For Meghan to marry a prince, come over here, start all these shenanigan things that she's been doing. First trash the family and make money off of it. Now she wants to be serious and stuff. She's done with that. Now she wants to leave that behind and be serious and start a life of politics and, making money, just whatever. Whatever, she wants to go to the top. And there's no money in it. Not the kind of money that she needs to make. That's why I was confused on why she wanted to be Senate. Like, why do you want to be... You can't stay in Malibu being on a Senate's salary. I don't think so. Not the lifestyle that Meghan wants. The jets. So it feels like there's just some imbalance going on over there. It don't make sense. The only thing I can think of is that she was just going to do it for that year for the publicity and walk out. And be like, okay, I tried, it just didn't work out. I don't think Meghan will put in the work and time on, unless it's about being seen. I don't know. It's crazy. Why do you think she wants to be in the Senate? Doesn't make any sense to me. And it don't make sense to Angela Living either. Check this out. Okay. I don't have much time. Angela Living is just as confused as I am. Watch how this don't make sense. But it do. Because I felt the same way she did. Hold on just a second.